Hi, I'm Kian, and today I want to teach you how to find the area under the curve and above the x-axis of a function. So the question says y equals 2x squared, and our job is to find the area under the curve and above the x-axis of this function on the interval from -1 to 0. So the area under the curve forms a rectangle, and we should find the height and the width of this rectangle. For finding the width, the formula is b minus a over n. And you see, I've labeled the parts of the interval. So b minus a is 0 minus -1 over n, which is just 1 over n. So we have found the width of the rectangle. Now for finding the height, because the coefficient of the function is 2, this is 2 times k over times the width, which is 1 over n. And because the highest degree is 2, we should raise this expression to the second power. And if we do that, this is k squared over n squared, and multiplied by 2 is 2k squared over n squared. And this is the height. Now we should multiply the height and the width, and then to find the area. So 2k squared over n squared times 1 over n is just 2k squared over n cubed. And then the next step, we should take the sum of this expression from k equals 1 to n. Because we're working with the variable k, we can bring 2 over n cubed in this expression outside of the sum. So this will be equal to 2 over n cubed times the sum of k squared from k equals 1 to n. So this has a principal value which I explained in my previous videos, which this is equal to n times n plus 1 times 2n plus 1 over 6. And now if we multiply these two together, we get 2 times n plus 1 times 2n plus 1 over 6n cubed. Now, the final step we should do is that we take the limits of this final expression as n approaches infinity. For limits at infinity, approaching infinity, we are working with the highest degrees. So if we simplify this, we get 2n squared and then 2n cubed times 2, we get 4n cubed and the rest of the expression over 6n cubed. But we are not working with the rest of the expression. We are working just with 4n cubed and 6n cubed because these two are the highest degrees in the expression. So when we divide 4n cubed divided by 6n cubed, the n cubes cancel. We get 4 over 6, which is just 2/3 as the area under the curve. And if you want to check if we are right, the easy way is to take the integral of 2x squared from -1 to 0, and this is equal to 2/3 times x cubed. When we plug in 0, we get 0 minus, we plug in -1, we get -1 to the third power is just -1 times 2/3, we get minus -2/3 plus, the final result is 2/3, and we are done. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and let me know what to do next.